Free movement within the European Union often looks more like this. Tens of thousands of people have been turned away from German borders in the past few months. If it was up to the Christian Democratic Union, polling first ahead of Sunday's election, and the far-right Alternative for Germany party, these border checks would become permanent, with refugees no longer allowed to enter and apply for asylum.
The point is not to accept so many migrants with different cultural backgrounds without any checks, because it will increase the risk of people posing danger.
The party rose in the polls after recent attacks involving migrants, like here in Munich last Thursday when 2 people were killed in a car ramming attack.
I strongly believe the AfD is Germany's biggest danger. It's a fascist party with a political model that aims to simplify complicated issues like blaming migrants for the country's problems.
Fleeing the war in Syria, Al-Shabil was warmly welcomed 10 years ago. 8 years later he was elected mayor. With the far right becoming increasingly popular, the mayor fears an uncertain future.
Germany has become my homeland, but when this hatred, these sentiments get worse, I will no longer feel welcome here. I still love my job, but nobody can predict where this is going.
Tougher measures against immigration have dominated this election campaign, and they aren't just coming from the far-right Alternative for Germany party, but from mainstream politicians as well. Looking at the polls, the AfD is profiting most, and many are wondering how long this so-called firewall against working with the far-right will remain in place.
For now, parties insist they won't govern with the AfD, but its statements not only about deporting refugees, but also Germans with a migrant background have led to unease.
Without us, Germany won't be the same. We have built this country together. I was born here, and my grandfather came 40 or 50 years ago. A lot has changed because of it.
I find it extremely sad that we are all being condemned if one of us does something wrong. I am proud of my Afghan roots. Not all people are the same.
A recent survey shows nearly 70% of Germans want permanent border patrols, although they violate EU law. Ahead of Sunday's election, Angela Merkel's famous words 10 years ago, "Wir schaffen das," Germany can handle the refugee crisis, sound very far away. Step Fasten, Al Jazeera at the German-French border.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.